And Mike alluded to this, a disturbing trend in the United States. COVID-19 deaths have doubled in the U.S. in just 2 days. On Thursday, the death toll topped 1,000. Today, it surpassed 2,000. Health experts say that highlights just how quickly the virus is spreading. An infant in Chicago diagnosed with COVID-19 has died, the first death of an infant in the United States. It's unclear if the baby had other health issues. The infant is just one of 13 new deaths in Illinois, bringing the total to 47 statewide. There are nearly 3,500 total confirmed cases of the coronavirus in the state, including 465 new cases today. Governor J.B. Pritzker outlined new measures to protect grocery shoppers and clerks. CBS 2's Jeremy Ross is live in the loop to explain those changes. Jeremy?
And Jim, the governor really focusing on this safety initiative, essentially cracking down on groups that could be gathering inside of grocery stores. Now, amongst the changes you'll see in the days ahead, stores temporarily prohibiting these reusable bags like the one that I have here, and that's not all. Expect to hear more of the sounds of food funneled into cars parked outside your local supermarket.
Encouraging the use of online ordering and curbside pickup, encouraging the use of self-checkout lanes to reduce the number of interactions our grocery store employees have to make.
Governor J.B. Pritzker saying the state is working with the Illinois Retail Merchants Association to make food shopping safer. Among the changes rolling out across stores, ways to keep people a safe distance from one another.
Signage at the entrance and throughout the store alerting customers that they must follow the 6-foot separation rule.
Your total is.
Continuous announcements of social distancing rules throughout the store on their PA systems.
The state also saying expect to see more markers at or near checkout lines. The bright colored tape providing pre-measured distances to separate those in line. The spaces giving shoppers safer places to wait before paying. You may start seeing shield guards in front of cashiers, encouraging cashless purchases, and workers assigned to enforce social distancing. Limiting or eliminating contact is one of the ways Illinois hopes to slow the spread of the virus. Saturday marks a week since the governor issued his stay-at-home order. While the numbers of COVID-19 cases continue to rise, Pritzker believes that order is working, with some exceptions.
The vast majority of people in Illinois are doing precisely what we asked them to do, but it's the others, the people who aren't obeying this stay-at-home rule, that are putting everyone in danger. I'm sorry, but this is not the time for it. People are going to die if you don't obey the rules.
No doubt you've already seen some of these precautions in your latest trip to the grocery store, but you can expect stricter measures in the days ahead. Live in the loop, Jeremy Ross, CBS 2 News.